of that whistle is saying, clear the track, give us the right of way. This is a special train roaring through the California countryside. Its destination, the scene of the latest outbreak by gun runners. A mystified man is Sheriff Tad Osborne. 30 years in office with an outstanding record behind him. Faced now with finding a train which is 3 hours and 32 minutes overdue.
3 hours and 32 minutes late. Hope we don't find her piled up like the other one.
Smith, the brakeman from the missing train.
Sheriff, over here. It's the engineer and fireman.
Search every inch of the ground and bring in anything that'll give us some information. We've got to find that missing train. Murderers. I can't understand it. What can they gain by killing these boys and emptying out the cars?
Just this, Sheriff. That hijacked train is 3 hours and 32 minutes ahead of it. When that produce was thrown off the car, it was replaced with guns to be smuggled out of the country along a lonely stretch of track on the border.
When it's sunset in the west and the day's almost done, cowboys weary in the saddle riding herd on lazy cattle as they watch the setting sun. When it's sunset in the west and the work is nearly through, you can hear the west wind sighing as the day is slowly dying, turns the golden sky to blue. Move along, move along, we've been riding down the trail since break of dawn. When the sun sets in the west, that's the time that I love best. Now that day is nearly over, we're riding home to Clover. When it's sunset in the west, muévete, ándale, hemos ya montado desde amanecer, ya se ve bajar el sol, pronto ya descansaré. Now that day is nearly over, riding home to Clover. When it's sunset in the west, when it's sunset in the west.
Move on through there, fellas. Hey, here she comes. Roy, that train isn't going to stop.
Well, that's funny. Maybe they didn't get the orders. Listen, I'll cut over the hill. Maybe I can stop them before they get to the crossing. Hold the cattle here. I'll meet you there.
That was an old friend of mine, Roy Rogers. We used to be deputies together under Sheriff Tad Osborne.
Got them hiccups again, Splitty?
Yeah, I always get them when I get excited. Must have been overseeing my old friend Roy.
Never mind the shave.
Oh, have a haircut, Mr. Abernathy. Mr. Abernathy.
Oh, all right, but make it fast. I'm in a hurry.
Oh, I'll have you out of here in no time. Now, that didn't take long, did it, Mr. Abernathy? That'll be 50 cents.
But I'm
Take him in the station there.
They're all dead. Because the sheriff didn't protect them.
Yeah, what we need's a new sheriff.
Why don't you get out and let your deputies have a
You've been
chance?
too long in office. When do we get some action around
How
here?
about giving us some protection?
What is it, Roy?
Tad just brought in some bodies.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me, please.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Who's he?
Oh, that's Gordon McKnight. He lives on the outskirts of town. He's a retired lawyer, lived in Bordertown about 6 months.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a citizen of this community, I feel that you're unjustly accusing your sheriff and mine.
He may be your sheriff, but not ours. And you'll find out in 4 days when the election comes up.
I'm going around to the side door and have a talk with the sheriff.
Uncle Tad, you don't have to stand for that.
Oh, you can't blame him, I guess. I couldn't find a thing. No clues, nothing. Not even a trail to follow.
But that isn't your fault.
Maybe I am too old. Like poor old Sherlock here.
Serve them right if you did quit. You get out of here.
Oh, I just wanted to see the sheriff.
How'd you get in? That door was locked.
Was it?
Look, everybody's been bothering my uncle. He doesn't want to talk to anyone.
I think he'll talk to me.
Now you get out of here or I'll sick this dog on you.
Hey, he looks ferocious. He'd probably tear me to ribbons.
Sherlock, no.
Hi, Sherlock.
Attaboy, Sherlock. That's the way to greet the best deputy I ever had.
I didn't know he'd be this glad to see me.
Of course he is, and so am I.
Hiya, Tad.
This is my favorite niece. Dixie, I don't think you've ever met Roy Rogers.
How do you do?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were such good friends.
Too long in office.
Quit, you! Why don't you get out?
What we need's a new sheriff.
I'm going to step out, Roy. If they want a new sheriff, they can have one.
Hey, Tad. That's not like you, running away from trouble.
Man's got his pride. Well, term's up anyhow in another 4 days.
4 more days, huh? Well, I guess you know what you're doing. Sherlock, you're getting old. I guess you're going to have to turn in your badge, too. Your boss can't take it on the chin any longer. I guess he's forgotten a lot of things. Like when that border gang was rustling cattle. We were stumped then, too. The whole county was riding us. But Tad figured it out. He didn't quit because a crowd of people was yapping at him. Seemed like that was always happening. I can name you at least a dozen times. Too bad Tad didn't quit when he was on top, when he could walk down the street and hold his head up. 30 years in office, and he runs out 4 days before his term is up. It isn't much time to work, but at least we could have gone out trying.
Did you say we could have?
Yes, Tad. I'd like to have my badge back. You know that train that was wrecked this morning?
Yeah.
Well, I was on it for a minute. You see, I've got a personal score to settle in this town if it's all right with you.
All right with me. We've always been able to get a job done, Roy, working together. Maybe it'll be like old times.
Uncle Tad.
Roy said what I should have. At least I can go out trying. Now, what was this about you being on that train? Wait a minute. We'll talk about that train later. I've got a job to do.
All right, all of you, on your way.
I'm declaring this a mob in unlawful assembly. Now, you'll either go on about your business or all go to jail. I've got 4 more days in office. Until that's over, I'm still sheriff here. Now, go on home, all of you.
Tell you all these steps and everything like that.
Go on your way now.
That's the spirit, Sheriff.
Thanks. We'll get things done now. I got my old deputy back. I want you to meet Roy Rogers.
How are you?
How do you do? I have to go send a telegram. I'll see you later.
All right, Roy.
Here's the guy that broke the window, Sheriff. You want me to put him behind bars?
No, let him go.
You're pretty lucky. Well, if you need me anymore, I'll be in my barber shop.
Just a minute.
What are you doing, Tad?
I need to shave, but I want to scare the hiccups out of you first. They gone?
Yeah, come on.
Sherlock, I knew you'd stick by Tad no matter what anybody thought of him. So you might as well have your badge back.
Hey, Johnny. How about it?
Yeah, why not?
What's your pleasure? What'll you have?
Give us your best poison.
Make it 2.
Wallace.
Here, you can use a little bit of this, too. You've been rolling around that skunk cabbage again.
Splinters, come here.
How many times do I have to tell you when you're making a report to call me Chief?
Okay, Chief. I have a little tip for you.
Atta girl, let's have it.
We split the reward 50-50.
Sure. What's the tip?
2 strangers in town. Very suspicious. They are in the cantina now.
Thanks, Carmelita. We'll find out who they are.
Okay, Chief.
I'll be right back. I gotta see the sheriff. Hey, Sheriff, I got some hot info for you.
Are you sure this isn't another one of your brainstorms?
No, they're 2 big-time criminals in the cantina, probably armed to the teeth.
Well, we better look see. Who told you about this?
Never divulge the source of your information, Sheriff. But I got operators spotted all over town.
There's always a chance that just once you might be right.
Well, wait for me, Sheriff.
Taking short vacation stuff. Explanation will arrive at cattle. Signed, Roy Rogers.
I'll get this right off the packing house, Mr. Rogers. That'll be 4 bits.
When do you think you can pick up those cattle?
I don't know. You know, this is the 2nd wreck we had. Maybe in a couple of days I'll get back on schedule.
Thanks. Boy, I'll help you load those cattle when he fixes us up with the train. Then you better take over for me. I'm going to stick around a few days and help the sheriff.
Okay, Roy.
Roy!
Two suspicious characters in the cantina.
According to Splinters, we may have a first hot lead. You better come along with us too, Foy. We'll go in separately, so if they see us, they won't get suspicious.
Take it easy, Sherlock. Take it easy.
Muy buenos los perritos, señor. 10 centavos, por favor. Tangerine? Deputy Sheriff. Oh, sí, sí, señor. Hey, ahora verás, perro condenado.
Hey, wait a minute. He's a deputy, too.
The deputy, too? Why don't you tell me these things, okay? Ya se llevaron toda mi mercancía, ahora me...
Hey, what's going on here?
Dangerous business. You want to help?
You're sure?
Here, hold him.
Hasn't got a name.
Sherlock, you hold that.
Fancy words or melody, 'cause it really is just a game. But all the seniors love it, and I will tell you why. For he is what you all must do when a pretty girl passes by. Stand up, sit down, stamp your feet, give a whistle. Stand up, sit down, stamp your feet, give a whistle. Now the pretty miss who passes by may just be a passing fancy, someone who will appeal to you when your heart is light and romantic. Or she may be the one who will haunt your dreams forever and a day. The girl in a million, but whoever she is, she won't be offended if you act this way. Stand up, sit down, stamp your feet, give a whistle. Stand up, sit down, stamp your feet, give a whistle. When a pretty girl passes by, when a pretty girl passes by, when a pretty girl passes by, give a whistle, give a whistle.
Did you get it?
Yeah, just like taking candy away from a baby.
Well, let's split it here.
Look at those two guys cutting up all that money. Probably robbed the bank. They must be the two.
Hey, Chief.
Yeah.
Your slip's showing.
Drop in for a little excitement, Sheriff?
Yeah, it looks like it.
100 for me and 50 for you.
Yeah, that's all right. But remember, I win the championship back tomorrow night.
Oh, that's okay.
Where'd you get all that money?
We got paid, see? For wrestling.
You mean you held up a bank? You're under arrest.
Get your hands off me or I'll punch you right in the nose.
Oh, yeah?
Just a minute.
Okay, boss.
again.
Hey, Chief! Chief, those guys, they're rustlers. They are no fighters.
Wrestlers?
You know.
Oh, stand back. So you want to wrestle, huh?
Easy, boy.
Come on, fella.
Sherlock.
Better take it easy with him, Tad. He's hurt pretty badly. Dixie, run and get the veterinarian. Tell him to hurry.
Yes, sure, Roy.
Are you responsible for this?
Now, look, I ain't done nothing. You got nothing to hold me on.
Nothing except shooting at me and trying to kill Sherlock. He and his partner slipped out of the cantina when the fight was going on.
Got nothing to hold you on, huh? What are you running from?
Just don't like trouble, that's all.
We'll find out who you are, where you came from. You may have something to do with these train wrecks.
that dog dies. You better hide these keys. You keep him busting into his cell.
Say, Tad, when you found that train, did you pick up anything that might help solve these murders?
Not a thing. Just a lot of spilt milk and produce thrown all around.
They must have unloaded the produce to make room for something else.
But, Roy, the cars were all empty when he found the wreckage at the other end of the line.
Mr. Rogers?
Yeah?
I came over to tell you we were ready to pick up your cattle. The train will be down at the loading pens in a couple of hours.
All right. I'll round up my boys and be there to help get them aboard. See you later, Tad.
¿Qué pasa?
All right, Felicia, I'll take care of it. Tell my guest I'll be right in.
Sí, señor.
I came over to tell you that Rogers is working with the sheriff again.
Yes, I know, but he won't be here long. He's in the cattle business.
I want to show you a copy of a telegram he sent.
Oh, so he's going to stay in Bordertown, eh?
You better watch him, Mr. McKnight. He's plenty smart.
Good boy, Blinky. Come on in.
Senor McKnight will be right here.
Oh, I suppose nobody minds my looking at these guns, huh?
Oh, no, senor. He's always so proud to show them. That one is what you call a pepper pot. I think it could pepper you pretty good, huh?
That was very popular in the 17th century. That is, if you don't mind me giving the $2 lecture that goes with the guns.
Perdón, senor.
That's all right, Felicia. Just close the door and see that we're not disturbed.
Sí, senor, and I'll guard her with my life.
Got enough guns here to start our own war.
I'm afraid we'd lose. These guns are a little out of date.
I suppose you know my brother's in jail.
Well, there's no charge against him. No one knows who he is. I doubt if they'll connect him with the gun running.
What do you mean? You're going to lead in there?
I know a little something about the law. They'll hold him on an open charge for 24 hours, and they'll have to release him.
Yeah, I guess that's smarter than trying to spring him.
That was my thought, but not my words precisely. How about the guns?
We picked them up in the Middle West, over $500,000 worth.
Have that refrigerator car on the siding tonight.
What about the vegetables and things in it?
We'll cart them away. Don't worry about it.
It'll be there.
Hey, Splinters, I'll talk to the engineer and have him let us off at that wrecked train so we can look it over. Boy, you and the boys load your horses on that empty car. We'll need some transportation home. Look after Trigger for me, will you?
I'll see he gets aboard, Roy.
You got the hiccups again?
Yeah, I guess I'm a little excited.
I got just the cure for it. Try standing on your head.
You have just a head for it, too.
Well, I never heard of that cure, but I'll try anything.
Rolling wheel, rolling wheel, rolling wheel.
They say a man can't run away from trouble. They say you never bid your cares goodbye. They say a man can't run away from trouble, but I sure would like to try. Oh, rolling wheel, keep on a rolling, take me far away. Rolling wheel, take me far away. They say a rolling stone just can't get no place, that every place is like some place you've seen. They say a rolling stone just can't get no place, but that new grass looks so green. Oh, rolling wheel, keep on a rolling, take me far away. Rolling wheel, take me far away. They say that things will come if you keep waiting. I guess they really must have something there. They say that things will come if you keep waiting.
but I just don't seem to care. Oh, rolling wheels, keep on a rolling, take me far away. Rolling wheels, take me far away. Take me far away. Rolling wheels, rolling wheels, rolling wheels, take me far away.
This is sure a lonesome stretch of track.
Yeah, the nearest road's 10 miles away.
Hey, it looks like Splinters is about to get rid of his hiccups.
Hey, it worked. Sure felt nice and cool there for a minute.
Oh, we're coming to the wreck. You boys got the horses off. Hi, Dixie. How's Sherlock coming along?
We don't know yet. Doc Jones can't tell us anything. He's afraid to operate.
Hi, Sheriff. Did you find out who he is yet?
Yeah, says his name is John Smith.
John Smith? Oh, that'd make his partner Pocahontas.
Yeah, that's right.
Sheriff, what do you think that is?
It's grease. Got a lot of graphite in it. Probably off a train.
I don't think so. Looks like that grease they used to pack guns in to keep them from rusting.
What?
Look, I think those are serial numbers from guns.
16 to 26. There's 10 rifles in a case. Gun runners.
Yeah. That's why they emptied those cars, to make room for the guns.
But why would they put the guns in the train?
It's the only way they could get them to that lonely stretch of beach.
Sheriff's office. Osborne speaking. It's Judge Reedy.
Listen, Tad. You've got a prisoner there, but you're not going to be able to hold him. I just signed a court order releasing him.
Stall.
Judge, can you hold it up a while?
Can't do it, Tad. I set bail for $5,000 and it came up, cash on the barrelhead.
Who put it up, Judge?
Wouldn't do any good to tell you. He'll be there in 3 minutes.
All right, Judge. I'll do as you say. 3 minutes.
3 minutes? That doesn't give us much time.
Somebody sure is anxious to get that prisoner out of there.
At least we're going to find out who's putting up the money.
What are you doing, Dixie?
Well, we want to find out who the prisoner is, don't we?
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. No, this guy's too good looking. Give me one that looks like an Airedale. You know, I studied art once. Oh, those models. But I had to give it up. I couldn't keep my mind on my work.
Hey, maybe Dixie's got an idea. Only we can use it in reverse. Use your keys.
Now what?
See what he looks like with those whiskers off. Come on, Splinters. You've got a customer who wants a shave.
Oh, this is going to be a real pleasure.
You can't take me out of here, not until I'm bailed out.
Now, don't worry. I'm the best barber in these parts.
You can't do this. It ain't legal.
Yeah, neither is pistol whipping a hound dog.
Sheriff, whoever's bringing that court order, stall him. We'll need a little more time.
All right.
Come on, boys.
get busy.
Oh, yeah.
When it's sunset in the west and the day's almost done, cowboys weary in the saddle, riding herd on lazy cattle as they watch the setting sun. Move along, move along. That's a chant each cowboy uses for a song. That's the time that I love best, when the sun has reached its crest, when the earth and sky are blending. We're glad the day is ending, and it's sunset in the west.
Viva, bravo, senorita. Come to my cantina. We'll give you a job. Now, Sheriff, let's get down to business.
Here, have a cigar.
Oh, gracias, senorita. Nick has big surprise for you. Want to have a coming out party.
Coming out of where?
Coming out from the cell, like cuckoo from the cocoons. Taking off like butterflies.
Yeah, court order, huh? It looks legal, all right. I'll have him out for you in a half hour.
What's the matter with you? Can't you read? The paper says immediate release. Now. Okay, kid. I got the fix for you to fly the coop. Oh. So, the butterfly take a powder someplace, eh? What you do with it? It was here a few minutes ago when they just called you. Where is it?
Yeah, he is gone. How about that?
Jailbreak. Right under your nose. Another blot on your record, Sheriff.
Jailbreak. Who you think you kidding? You hiding him. We find the prison, you release him to me. If we turn this town upside down on its head.
There's one thing I can't stand. It's a fella going around without shaving. You get the ID, he's hiding for something. He doesn't want honest folks to recognize him. What do you know? I'm going to break a shaving speed record on this guy.
Watch it, take it easy, Splinter.
Oh, now, don't worry, fellas. I'm going to wait until the next hiccup.
I'll be back in this town. You'll pay for
Any
this.
last words before the next hiccup?
You missed them, Splinters.
I did? Shake your head.
Hey,
wait a minute. I'm not through yet.
Let me out of here. I'm a private citizen. I know my rights. Let me go, do you hear?
There, anybody recognize him?
No.
I've never seen him. You, Roy?
No, not yet.
Let this man go. He's out from the calaboose. Release on bail.
That's right. Nick put up the bail money, $5,000. Judge Reedy signed the order.
You haven't heard the last of this, Rogers. I'll be back.
Always like a satisfied customer.
Throw your guns on the floor and get in the back room.
You better do it, fellas.
Not you, Rogers. You're coming with me. Nick, lock the door. Come on.
What'll we do?
We can't do anything. If we shoot now, we'll hit Roy. If we don't hit him, Kimball will. We're going on back.
Looks like your friends think a lot of you, Rogers. $5,000 on the line to bail me out, and you don't even know me. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
That's pin money, chicken's feet. You want to make a deal for guns? Nick Correa is your man.
Okay. When it's dark, I'll let you talk to a couple of friends of mine.
Let's go. Wait a minute, Splinters. We can't just stand here. They'll get too big a start on us. Nobody's stopping me. You want to endanger Roy's life?
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. It's getting dark. We'll never be able to trail him at night.
Well, we'll do the best we can.
Take cover.
Hey, Johnny!
Hiya, Walt. It's okay.
I hope you didn't miss me.
How'd you get out?
I got friends. Nick sprung me. He didn't let me sit there. I suppose you know there's a government poster out on us for smuggling.
No, I didn't know that. Oh, that's why he's here, huh?
Yeah, he recognized me from the poster after shaving off my beard.
Yeah, well, put it back on. You look better. How did you cut in on this deal?
Oh, I find out we are all in the same business. If we are partners, we make lots of money. You got good merchandise.
We don't need any new partners.
What do you want to talk like that for? I got connections. Good ones. But I got money to spend for guns.
And we're supposed to take your word for that, huh?
Well, I take your word for things, too. Got your brother out of the jail, didn't I? You told me about the guns. We could have worked together a long time ago.
I don't like this. Let's take him around to see the boss. As soon as you're finished, reseal the doors and clear out of here.
Just how long ago did he ask you to send this?
Oh, about 2 hours ago. You know, that singer that works in this place brought it over. Carmelita. You know the one.
Wait here.
Things don't look so good for you, Rogers. You're in a tough spot. Don't look like you get out of this one. You know what they planned for you.
Don't tell me. I can guess.
Come on in, Nick.
Okay. Senor McKnight.
Hello, Nick. I was just going to send for you. This saves me the trouble.
Oh, you want to see me, huh?
Yes. Kimball just told me that you want to cut in on our deal.
That's right.
Yeah? Well, sit down, Nick. I want to ask you a few questions.
Si, seguro. Ask me any questions you want to know.
Tell me, Nick, how long have you had the cantina?
Oh, about 5-6 weeks.
Who are you working for?
Me? I work for Nick Correa. But there's not big money in cantina.
You sent this telegram, Nick. Too bad you had to make a mistake like that.
Mistake? This is no mistake. That's to my brother.
Oh, no, it isn't. Careless for a federal agent.
That's a good joke. Nick Correa works for government.
This telegram is in code. You arranged it so Walter Kimball would have to be released on bail. Now, no one but a government man could have done that in so short a time. You made it appear that this message was to your brother. But you see, we're very well organized, Nick. even to the man who routes our trains. The government has been looking for the head of the gun runners for a long time. And now one of its agents knows. But you won't be able to tell anybody. This is the end of the road for you.
That won't help you any, McKnight. If anything happens to me, there'll be government agents swarming all over here inside of an hour.
I'm gambling it won't happen quite that soon. You know, this hasn't killed a man since the days of Napoleon.
What are you going to do with Rogers?
What can we do? The same treatment. I'll get rid of Nick. You and Walt take care of Rogers.
Okay.
Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Rogers. This looks like it ought to be a good spot, huh? Come on, Rogers. Keep walking.
Yeah, it is a good spot.
All right, Rogers, what's the matter? You afraid of walking off a cliff?
Might be your last step. It's a cinch we can't follow him into town.
It's Roy.
Tad, where are the boys?
Well, they're all out looking for you.
Dixie, run over to the cantina. And if Nick Corella shows up, bring him back here. He just did me a big favor.
Where'd they take you, Roy? I'll get a posse together and we'll go out and...
Wait a minute, Tad. I can't tell you where they took me. They had me blindfolded.
Get up. Come on. Oh, I know it hurts. Yes, that's right. Now, come on, boy. That's all right, boy. Come on, now, we're going for a walk. That's your boy. That's your son.
You've got Sherlock.
Yeah. Doc Jones just left. Says he can't do anything for him. Wants me to put him out of his misery. Guess you might as well get it over with. Come on, old-timer.
Did you hear the Citizens Committee wants to call in the militia?
Yeah. All we need is a little more time.
Oh, with Election Day tomorrow, it sure looks bad for Tad. Yeah, I wonder where Sherlock is. Tad!
Right. Uncle Tad just left to put Sherlock out of his misery.
Well, you should have stopped him.
I tried to, but I...
Come on.
Ought to be some good hunting here, boy. Only that's the tree that I spent the night under the time my leg was broke, chasing those 2 escaped convicts. Yeah. I'd still be there, I guess. My bones would. If you hadn't gone barking and yelping, the folks came to help me.
Uncle Tad, why couldn't you have waited?
You mean that shot? I saw you ride up. I was just trying to call you over.
Sherlock. Uncle Tad, you didn't.
No, I couldn't.
Did you say you were trying to get our attention?
Yeah, Sherlock found a body. Nick Corella. Don't touch anything, Roy. Dead about 24 hours. Shot in the back.
His body was brought here after he was killed.
Yeah. I'll send the coroner out from town. Splinters, you stay here with the body. Don't let anybody touch anything. Come on, Dixie.
Hey, Sherlock. You stay here with me and keep me company.
Boy, getting back into action was the best thing that ever happened to you.
We aren't going to let anybody get near that body. Not even me. Are we? Yeah.
Now that Rogers knows who you are, and with the federal man missing, this town will be swarming with government men by tomorrow night. I'll make the contact. We'll run those guns as soon as possible. Then we'll clear out. Get in touch with Blinky and have him send an engine to pick up that refrigerator car.
And Nick left this for you in case something happened to him. The last time I saw him was yesterday when he told me to send a telegram for him at the depot.
He was working for the government, Roy.
That's why he slipped me that knife. It also explains why he got Kimball out of jail, so he could trail him. If my plans miss, this message will be placed in your hands. The enclosed identification will explain. Please notify the Department of Justice immediately. Nick.
Do you think you can find out who killed him, Sheriff?
If I don't, the next sheriff will.
Hey, Roy, this is something. I waited at the coroner's office like you said. There's the bullet to kill Nick.
This is from an old-type muzzleloader. Must be over 100 years old. Wondered who'd own a gun like that.
I don't know, Roy. The only gun collector around here that I know is McKnight.
McKnight?
Yeah. Let's go and have a little talk with him.
Splinters, round up the boys. We'll go over and see if McKnight owns a gun that'll match this bullet. See you later, Carmelita.
Okay, Roy.
Buenos dias, Sheriff.
Where's McKnight?
He's not here. He's gone.
Yeah? This is the gun room I was telling you about. He's very proud of his collection.
Quite an arsenal.
We better see if we can find that gun. Hey, here's an old one. I'll bet this thing has been fired in over 100...
You know, on him, it looks good.
Definitely. Hey, when I was blindfolded last night, I heard a bird chirp right after the shot that killed Nick. I've been here before. McKnight knew Nick was a government agent, and he killed him.
But how could he know that? Nick didn't even tell me.
That telegram Carmelita sent for Nick never went through. It must have been stopped at the depot. If it had have gone through, the government agents would have contacted us by now.
Let's pick up Blinky.
Hey, Tim, you better stick around and pick up McKnight when he comes back.
Rogers and the sheriff are at my place.
Oh, they are, huh? Well, we better get moving. There's over $500,000 worth of guns and ammunition riding in that car, and I don't want to get caught and strung up in this crummy town, not even for you, McKnight. I've done my share, Mr. McKnight. I'll see you for my cut later.
Wait a minute, Blinky. This is our last run. You'd be better off staying with us. Get this thing rolling.
Okay.
Spread out and search your town. See if you can pick up Blinky. We'll wait here for him. That's funny. There's no train leaving here till 5 o'clock tonight. If that was a scheduled train, it'd be on that board.
We'll have to check up on that. But there's no road along the track till we'll cross it. We'll form a posse.
I'll meet you back here.
Will be waiting there. Get the guns in those boats. Hurry. Come on, Blinky. You can help me. Yes.
I've got a message for you from the captain. He says he's afraid to bring the ship in any closer than 10 miles.
Well, I can't say that I blame him. This is the last shipment for some time. We've got to find a new contact point. Tell him you'll hear from me in a few days. Come on, boys. You can help with the guns.
You and Snacky take the post office. The rest of you scatter out, see what you can find. Weed and me, we'll crack the bank. Now get going. Come on, Swede.
Are you looking for anybody? Put them up. Pronto. Oh.
Let's go. Attention! Eyes right, dress. Eyes front.
All present, right, sir. Men, I've just been informed there's been another brutal and entirely unprovoked raid against the peace of this community. It is undoubtedly the work of Canida, who has been striking when and where he pleases for the past 4 or 5 months. He's apparently leading a charmed life. I feel it is hardly necessary for me to remind you that the honor and reputation of our entire organization is on trial. It's simply a question of who's going to run this community. A despicable outlaw who will stop at nothing to satisfy his lustful desire, or the decent force of law and order. My orders to you are the same as before. Get your man. As you all know, Canida's brother is the only member of the gang so far captured, and he's going to be executed at noon today. And there must be no slip-up or delay in the carriage of justice. You all have your orders for the day. Sergeant Berry, you may dismiss and report to my officer button. Right turn. Dismiss. Sergeant Berry reporting, sir. At ease. Sit down, Bud. Thank you. I'm not talking to you now as inspector to sergeant, but as brother to brother.
You're not letting this Canida business get the best of you, are you, Jim?
What I naturally didn't tell the men out there was that I'd received a threatening letter from our friend. As you can see there, he says something about a nigh for a nigh and a life for a life. If anything should happen to his brother, he says one of our men will surely die. It's not a very pleasant threat to have hanging over the camp. Especially with the success he's been having of late.
It's a funny thing, a fellow so thoroughly rotten as he is, having that loyalty to his brother. I know how I feel about you, Jim.
I guess that's why I sent for you, to unload my troubles.
I wouldn't let it worry me like that if I were you. It may take a little time. We haven't missed yet.
That's right. We haven't. Well, that'll be all, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Pull yourselves together, boss. I got bad news for you. They're going to hang your brother today at noon. It's a lie. No, it ain't. I just come from the post. I heard him.
You're so fast, so very fast. Why, you're not catched, Dion, eh?
We didn't know you was a girl, miss.
Don't you know it's against the law to cross the border at this point?
Come and get me.
Even I can't come into the United States from here. We have an immigration service for that purpose.
Who on your immigration service?
Come back across this line.
I will not.
You can't cross this line here.
But I have crossed. You mounties. Always I hear you get your man, but a girl cannot get.
I wish you were a man.
Oh, I'm so disappointed. You do not like me as I am, no?
No.
I'm so sorry. You're so handsome. It's too bad you ride too hard for nothing, eh?
That'll pay for the ride, thanks.
You can't kiss me.
But I did kiss you.
Someday you will pay for these kisses.
These kisses, I only got one.
Pooh.
We start out after a crook, and we end up at a kissing bee.
Since you've sworn to uphold the law, if I was you, I'd come back into Canada. What did you kiss her for?
Oh, just to teach her a lesson.
You kissed her 'cause you wanted to, that's why. Boy, I ain't seen such flashing eyes since my wife ran off with that milkman.
Listen, Rocky, you know nothing about flashing eyes.
Yes, sir.
And furthermore, when I want your opinion about flashing eyes, I'll ask you for it.
Yes, sir.
They were beautiful eyes, weren't they?
Yes, sir. I wonder what the inspector will say when he reads your report today. Let's see. Pursued supposed bandit across border. Discovered it was pretty girl. Kissed her.
You still have 3 minutes to change your mind, my friend.
My decision in 3 minutes will be just the same.
It will be a long journey for my brother, and you will be good enough to show him the way.
You can't get away with this, Conada. Destroying me won't save your brother, and it'll only make it tougher for you.
You are one brave man, Inspector. I cannot help but admire you.
Hello, Walker. Hello, the inspector inside? Inspector Winston isn't come out now. Winston? What do you mean? Why, Conida. An eye for an eye. Well, it's necessary for me to attend to a personal matter.
Has your request anything to do with the Conida band?
Yes, sir.
Explain yourself, Sergeant.
Well, as a member of this force, I'm unable to follow him out of Canadian territory.
That's true.
And after what's happened, I don't think he'll return to this country personally for quite some time.
Conida should be brought to justice through the regular channels of the law. We have already begun negotiations with American authorities to that end.
Pardon me, sir, but the orderly force of the law weren't sufficient to prevent my brother's cold-blooded murder.
Your request for a leave of absence will be granted.
Thank you, sir.
May I have a leave, Inspector?
Don't be a fool, Rocky. I can attend to this myself.
Well, as you can see for yourself, Inspector, Buck's hot-headed. He needs an old-timer like me along to keep him straight.
I'm inclined to believe that Rocky is right. I will issue the necessary instructions. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
And good luck.
We'll need it, sir.
The renegade's known as the Conida Band.
We're getting up in the world, Captain.
Sure thing.
Yeah. Time the boys was back.
They are late. It would be too bad for them They do not carry out my orders.
Maybe they ran into trouble. Might have put on extra guards for that payroll.
Extra guards, bah. With one hand, Captain Conaida could handle these guards.
Well, we pulled the job all right, Captain.
Ah, that's fine. The money, where is it?
Someone, that is. Oh, they held us up.
What?
Yeah, 2 men. And they got the money.
You took this money, and then like little children, you let yourselves be robbed?
Listen, Captain, they had their guns on us.
And your guns. Maybe you used them to play dolls with, no?
They took our guns.
You call yourselves Conaida men. Bah! You do not deserve the name. You should see how Captain Conaida would handle these robbers.
So, what'll it be, boys?
Give me a sizzler, son.
Go on, get out of here. I will tend to you later.
See that him, Cap?
Oh.
Why they quickly robbed us?
Do you know where Conaida is?
Conaida. That's him over at that table.
Give me your gun, Cap.
Captain Conaida?
Yes.
I'm afraid I owe you an apology, Captain.
You owe me 3 apologies.
Well, here's apology number 1.
Oh. Sit down.
Thanks.
I knew a guy who bit his lip clean off once.
Yeah?
Yeah. Come on, buy me a drink. Come on. Too, Jake.
I admit I handled your boys a little rough. I didn't know the men belonged to you.
And so?
When I discovered I'd butted in on your plans, well, that's what I'm here for, to correct that mistake.
So, monsieur, you have heard of Captain Conaida, huh?
Heard of you? Captain, who hasn't?
Excuse me, monsieur, but look what you have done to my triplets. They will die of shame. It is murder you have done.
Murder? Why, you don't object to murder, do you, Captain?
Me? I don't object to anything.
That's what I thought.
Come on, buy the little girl another drink, feller.
Give Big Six another drink. Maybe that'll keep you quiet. Say, you asked for a drink, not a bath.
Go where you make me sick. Go on. Your name, monsieur, what is it, please?
Oh, just call me Smith.
Smith? I like you very much. You should belong to Captain Conaida.
I came here purposely to see you.
Oh. Then you wish to work for me, huh?
More than anything in the world.
Yeah. Of 3 of my best men, you have made the monkey. Say no more. From now on, you are working for Captain Conaida.
That's all I wanted, Captain.
Yeah. See? This is Monsieur Smith.
Sisk. Yes. Glad to meet you. Say, your face looks kind of familiar.
Oh, I guess it's because I have such an ordinary mug.
Yeah. Then from today on, every move you make will be for Captain Conaida, huh?
Every move. Captain.
Yeah. That's fine. Come, we drink. Everybody drink with Captain Conaida.
Oscar, meet Captain Conaida. Oscar's a pal of mine. Where I go, he goes.
Yeah. If this Oscar is good enough for you, he's plenty fine for me. Everybody drink. You will excuse, please, huh?
Sure.
Hey, you listen to me, Buckberry. You kiss the name, you fool Smith. All right, all right. Say, what did you say my name was?
Oscar.
Oscar. Couldn't you possibly think of anything else?
It's the first one that popped in my mind.
Oh, yeah? Well, it don't matter. I won't be needing a name much longer anyhow.
Where have I seen that mug before?
For gosh sakes, let's get out of here before she recognizes us.
You go. I gotta stay.
Ah, never mind. I always figured on committing suicide anyhow. And the name is Oscar. Yeah.
It is lovely. Most lovely, huh?
Gosh sakes, look. I hope she never stops dancing, because when she does, we're goners.
Hope not.
Well, that's the first time I ever saw a guy applaud at his own funeral. Hello.
Hello, Monsieur.
Please excuse. I'll explain later.
That for you, smart aleck.
Bravo, Dion. That is to let you know that Dion belonged to Captain Conaida.
He is the big liar. Dion belongs to no one.
We shall see, huh?
Perhaps we were both wrong, Captain.
I do not like my women tame. Dion, she understand that. Shall we drink?
Will you excuse me tonight, Captain? I have a very personal business to attend to.
Captain Conaida, he understands those personal business. Say no more.
Good night, Captain.
Good night. I will see you tomorrow.
Come on, Oscar. Well, hello, Sergeant. Hello, Walker.
Hi.
Say, is the inspector in? Why, sure, he's inside, Sergeant. You wait here for me, Rocky.
Right.
What's up, Rocky?
The devil, that's what.
Bad news?
Plenty bad. A couple of guys I know are going to get executed.
Friends of yours?
Friends of mine? Say one of them's the best friend I got in the world. I might say I even love him.
What's his name?
Rocky O'Leary.
That means to be...
Executed, my boy. I'm going to be executed.
You're mad, Barry. And if you were on active duty, I'd forbid it. The chance of succeeding doesn't warrant the risk you're taking.
I think it does, Inspector.
Since I can't change your mind, all I can say is I hope you succeed.
Thank you.
But I'm warning you that after tonight, I don't consider your life worth a pinch of salt.
Goodbye, Inspector. Sometimes a pinch of salt can go a long ways. Go on, Sergeant. Good luck, Sergeant.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Good luck.
But I tell you, Captain, I've seen that Smith fella somewhere before.
What of it, my friend?
I got a hunch, that's all. A very strong hunch.
Perhaps maybe you are right.
Here they come, Captain. Hello, Captain.
Yeah, Smith. I have been waiting for you. It was the agreement that business come first, yes?
That's right.
Listen very carefully to me. At 2 o'clock, the Shasta mine make the shipment on the Oconee stage. I do not have to tell you my wishes, huh?
You want me to...
And why not, Smith?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
That is fine. So, you can take as many men as you wish, or as few. Only don't disappoint me and make the failure. I will meet you at the American bar.
Right. I'll take you, and you, and you, and you.
That is good.
Now, if you haven't anything more to say, I'll be starting.
There is never too much time, Smith.
You marker paid. Get on your dogs, men. Come on.
You listen to me, Buckberry. I ain't holding up no mind for you or nobody else.
The name's Smith. S-M-I-T-H. Get on your horse and come along. Oscar. Say, what, is this a joke?
Yeah, but the joke's on you.
Well, what's the idea? Say, who are you, partner?
The name's Buck Barry of the Royal Canadian Mounted. And my brother was Inspector Jim Barry.
Listen, mister, I didn't have nothing to do with that killing.
Shut up! Get their guns, Rocky. The first one that makes a bad move gets it. We both can't miss. Now line up.
Say, when do we see the judge?
Now, just be patient, fellas. Buck will see that you have some more playmates before long.
I'm telling you again, Captain. That Smith feller ain't what he claims to be.
Shut up, please. I am not worried. I understand men. You will see.
Smith. I'm so very glad to see you back. You got the money, huh?
Sorry, Captain.
Sorry? You are sorry because you get the money?
I didn't get the money. Somebody must have been wise to us.
Go on.
Well, everything was going fine. We crossed the border and headed for Shasta. All of a sudden, we were surrounded by a dozen Mounties.
And what happened then?
The air was full of lead. I saw 2 of your men go down.
Do you think all of my men were killed?
I'm afraid of that, Captain.
Never have I seen so many bullets fly in the air at once.
Shut up! Huh? You talk too much with the big mouth. Sit down, please.
Give me a sizzler, son. I need her.
3 of my best men dead. You did not get the money. But you and your friend Mac the escape without one scratch. That is the luck, huh?
I'll say it is, Captain.
That is the miracle.
Nothing else but.
Have you anything else to say?
Only this, Captain. I wish you were along.
Huh. So you think if your captain was along, you would make a success, huh?
I know it.
It is too bad. These poor men. We will drink and forget. That is the motto of Captain Canido. Forget the trouble, remember the pleasure.
That's a swell motto, Captain.
Yeah. To the pleasure of that personal business, eh?
Hello, handsome. Buy a little gal a drink.
Well, you got one in your hand there.
But I don't like it. What does it taste like to you?
Why, it tastes like brandy to me.
Well, you know, that's what I thought. But the guy that bought it for me said it was rat poison.
Diane. You will dance for Captain Canido?
No. When Dion dance, it is for everybody.
I quit. You win.
Let him drink.
Poor boy, you are starved.
Hey, not starved, thirsty.
Starved. Is he not eating the water?
Listen, starved or thirsty, I've been here a month and you haven't told me what you're doing in a place like the American Bar yet.
One has to live, and so I work there.
Oh. So that's why you, insisted upon crossing a border without a passport, huh?
Insist? Oh, but you forget. I cross first and insist afterwards, no?
You win. Come on.
You see, these passports, he cost money, but why do you ask?
Oh, I don't know. I was just thinking.
You will tell Dion what you were thinking, yes?
I guess you know without being told, Dion.
No, what?
Oh, that we, well,
Well, Buck.
some other time, Dion.
Not another step will I take until you tell me something.
Tell you something? What?
What it is you think so hard about?
Oh, I can't tell you now, Dion. I have a job to finish first.
Please go away. Let this job go unfinished.
I can't do that.
He will kill you. A man's life to Kaneda means nothing.
Yes, I know. But don't you worry about it. Come on, let's go back.
Hey.
Hello, Oscar. You look worried.
Ah, go on inside.
Thanks, monsieur, for the ride. It's most lovely.
Stop it.
What's the matter, Rocky?
You ask me what's the matter. It's Kaneda, that's what it is. He's been looking all over for you. He's in a plumb murderous mood.
Where's he at, inside?
No, he's at the shack. He says you've been disappearing too much lately.
Come on.
Wait a minute. We got 7 of those fellas already. Why not get out of here while the getting's good?
You go. I'm staying. Staying here until there's no Kaneda band and no Kaneda.
Yeah, no Kaneda and no Oscar.
The most men I ever saw hung at one time was 4. I reckon I'll see about 10 this time.
Yeah, the boss will get us out of here in no time. Watch and see.
You know I'm not yeller, Captain, but we lost 7 men in a month.
Yes, 7.
I'm for hunting new territory.
Shut up! We are stay here. I will kill the first one who speak of leaving until I have found and finished my enemy.
Here comes Smith and that loudmouth partner of his.
Yeah, speak of the enemy and they come.
You mean you think...
I only think now, but I shall know.
Hello, fellas.
Once more, you are late, Smith.
Sorry, Captain. Say, what's happened around here? Somebody die?
Smith, 1 month ago I have 17 good men. Now I have but 10. What do you think happened to my men?
I was going to ask you, Captain.
You are very wise. Maybe by tonight I will answer your question, eh?
And maybe before tonight I'll have your question answered for you.
Let's go get a sizzler. I need it.
I'll take you up on that, Oscar. Join us, Captain?
No. Later. Don't forget to drink to the good health of Captain Kaneda, eh?
See you later.
See where they go.
Give me a sizzler, son. Double strength. I sure need her. I feel just like a man going to his own funeral. Let's ride.
You are, Rocky. Get this. Get on that horse of yours and ride as fast as he'll carry you. Tell the inspector that we'll cross the line within an hour. Kaneda and all his band.
But you're crazy. That devil ain't going to take a chance crossing the border again.
That's where you're wrong. He's going to chase me across.
What do you mean?
Here comes monsieur. See, he is watching you.
Oh.
How's it taste? Huh?
He's gone.
Well?
Not one step. I ain't leaving here till you leave with me.
Please go. Kaneda, he will kill you.
One of you refused to take orders?
Since you've gone plumb crazy, that's when.
I told you before that I'm not leaving here until there's no Kaneda or a Kaneda band, and I mean just that. If you're not going to help me, I'll find some other way.
Oh, all right. I'm going. Goodbye, son. Say, when you get up yonder, will you tell St. Peter that I'll be along in about 30 years?
Get out of here, will you?
Drink to the health of Captain Kaneda, yes?
Not right now. There's something more important than a drink.
Ah, you always make the joke. There is nothing more important than the drink. Unless maybe perhaps it's that personal business, huh?
There's something you should know right now.
Yes, something I should know.
Listen, I found out who's responsible for the loss of 7 of your men that you sent me out with.
You know this man?
I know I've seen that face somewhere before. Now, I wonder.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who is this man?
His name is Barry.
Barry? Barry? Where is this Barry now?
You're looking at him. I joined your gang just to get the murder of my brother, and I got him in jail now, so love him.
He is a mounted policeman. After him, you fools!
Mounted policeman. Now I remember.
Message from Buck, Inspector. He says tell you Kaneda and his band will cross the border at 4 o'clock.
work, Rocky.
Where are they?
They're coming.
Wait a minute. These are traps.
Surrender in the name of the king.
Give it to him. Don't go. Take her back in there, will you? Everything will be all right.
Come on, son. We need a couple of sizzlers. Well, I'll have 2 sizzlers. One for...
Remember this?
Yes, I seem to remember something about it. This is the place where you say, I pay for these geese, huh?
And so you will. You may pay me now.
Well?
Well?